If you knew me before, you wouldn't even look my way. If I had the nerve to speak, you wouldn't hear what I say. Time has come and gone so fast, we're not who we used to be.
We're back, we're live. It's Pride in the Park in Salem. Words are hard sometimes for my autistic brain. Thank you so much for joining us. What brings you to Pride today?
I am with Cherry City Zine Collective over on the other side of the park. Yeah, we make art and distribute it for free in little mini zine form.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and we're a super queer autistic group too. It's really
amazing. So how did y'all get started?
I joined a little later. The collective as a whole, I think, started around 2022. It's our two, I don't know if they want to call themselves founders, but our two founders, Tori and Frankie, started making this super punk art in Salem, and then eventually made it into this collective. And we have monthly zine folds where we gather and fold zines. You can bring your own, or you can just drop in and fold other people's zines. I almost never make my own zines. I just like to fold other people's.
So for those listening who may not know, what is a zine?
A zine is it's a little mini self-published and distributed piece of art. It's usually like one piece of regular 8x11 paper folded into 8 pages. It can be collages, it can be poems, comics, info dumps, lots of information, lots of queerness. I made a zine about my experience getting top surgery. When was that? A year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's anything you want it to be, really. They were really popular in punk culture in the 90s. They were really big in the Star Trek fandom in the 60s. They've been around a while. It's very analog.
That is so cool. And I love the fact that it not only is it a collective, but it's so affirming and welcoming of everybody.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we're I don't know if we're a trans majority, but we're definitely a queer majority. Lots of focus on queerness and transness and being autistic. Most of us are autistic as well. It's a really great group to be a part of. I only joined maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I think I'm the youngest person in the group. I'm 20. We've got all ages, all walks of life. It's really, really nice.
And how important is having a space like that for people?
It's so important. I found a lot of friends that I wouldn't know otherwise. And to be able to make something so analog in such a digital age is really, it feels really real. It feels really solid, and I like to have a good tangible piece of art to create and to get from other people. It's cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the idea that you give stuff away too.
Yes, yeah, everything's free. We take donations. Half of them go to Mary and Poke Food Share. Half of them go to our printing costs and stuff. But yeah, it's a real big focus on everything being free and accessible and made for people to look at and take.
Because one of the things that I think universally brings joy is art and music.
Yes. Absolutely.
And those two are not mutually exclusive. I think there's a lot of interconnectivity between them both.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Music and art are have always been really, really important to me. Yeah.
And do you welcome everybody at various stages of I don't know what the right word is, talent, if you will?
Yeah. We teach anyone who wants to drop into our folding sessions how to fold zines. We've got a lot of prolific zine makers. Our fearless leader Tori makes a bunch of zines. She keeps on showing up with new ones. We Yeah, I showed up with no experience and no knowledge about zines and was taught how to fold them, was taught what they are. Um, we yeah, our monthly fold sessions are just anyone who wants to can drop in at any point. We usually do it at Archive Coffee downtown. We might be doing it at Book Bin soon.
How
Um,
cool is
yeah,
that?
yeah, and
Mhm.
it's totally no barriers to entry.
I love that.
Mm,
Because, like, there are so few spaces where, one, there's no barrier to entry,
mm,
two, you're being included and accepted at the door,
yeah.
and it doesn't matter what you bring to the table,
Yes.
we want you to be a part of this club.
Yeah, we just like people.
Yeah.
We like people and we like art and we want to cultivate that as much as we can.
And that's one of the things that I've been stressing like ad nauseum all day today.
Yeah.
Because I don't care who you are.
Mm.
If you've never been to a queer space, you should go.
Yes.
Because
absolutely.
it's fun.
It's
They're
so much
not
fun.
going to judge you at the door.
Yeah.
They're not going to call you names. Like,
Mm.
people are people, and they're like, welcome everybody. So, like,
Yeah.
please check this shit out because it's freaking amazing.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're talking to a bunch of drag artists today,
Nice.
and kind of like the same thing.
Mm.
Like, just how important it is not only for those spaces to exist,
Mm.
but I have never been to a drag show where I have not been just smiling from ear to ear.
Yes. Yeah. It's so much joy in queer spaces. Sorry. It's it's really really important to me. It's my experience every time I see like live music as well. Like it's a I need to be around people in a collective, like in loving art and loving each other. It's really important to my soul.
And it's important for like humans in general.
Yeah.
You
I think
know,
that's
like
part of what
the
makes us.
worst
Yeah.
thing you can do to a human being is to put them in isolation.
Yes. Yeah. I just got back from a trip to New York City this week, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because it's crowds and it's people and it's loud everywhere you go. I'm like, I mean, I'm sensory seeking, but I'm still autistic.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful and like the queer areas of Manhattan and like the like riding the C train. I'm like, I love people. I love I love being around people. I think it's so important.
And it's so important, for those of you listening, it's so important to just be kind and accepting.
Yes.
And it's one of those things where if you start with that, my goodness,
Yeah.
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 And do you think we'll get to the point where you won't see as much hate?
Hope so. It's looking rough right now.
Yeah.
It's really good on the small scale in our little bubbles. I think it's really good and beautiful. I think we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there on a large scale. It's just gonna be a kind of rough path.
And it's going to take some time to get over and adjust back
Yeah.
once this current situation resolves itself.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Because like I see the rhetoric and I see like all of the things about like possibly limiting hormone therapy and possibly like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like we're at a point it's 2025.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be over
Yeah.
like past this by now.
Yeah.
It's we're in a really rough spot in the world, but I have to like stay hopeful and stay loving and stay like kind because I know that's what I have to do to get to a better point in the world.
Couldn't agree more. Because I have been on this journey of kindness and openness for a couple years now. I got out of a really bad relationship where you kind of had to sort of like, I don't know if you know, but people on the spectrum are very susceptible to narcissists.
Yes. Yeah.
And so getting out of that narcissistic relationship and allowing myself to be kind and open-hearted has been so freeing.
Yeah.
Finn.
Yeah, I've had some real bad relationship experiences, and I've had to really discover like, I need a break from that. I really become the worst version of myself in relationships if it's not the right person.
Yeah.
So I've had to do a lot of self work there, like being okay being single for a while to figure out what I actually want and who I actually want.
And
Yeah.
another thing, too, that I've learned over the last few years in particular, especially within the neurodivergent community, there's a lot more people who are a part of the LGBTQ community who are also neurodivergent.
Yeah. It's
And I think a lot of that has to do with the construct of gender norms.
I think about this all the time.
Yeah.
It's a lesser understanding of arbitrary social rules like binary gender and like everything. So yeah, I think most of the queer people I know are neurodivergent. It definitely goes hand in hand.
And what would you say to somebody who says, who may not know anything about the sort of trans movement and what it means to be trans?
I think you need to understand that. What do I want to say? That you can't hate someone for something you don't understand. It's not. It doesn't like just because you don't understand the way my brain works and the way I am, like why I am the way I am as a trans person and as an autistic person as well. Like that doesn't give you the right to hate me. Like that, like you're hating me for something you don't even understand. It's not fair. You gotta learn a little more to hate me.
And I just don't understand people that hate in general.
Yeah,
It's just such a useless emotion.
it is. Yeah. It really is. It's not a productive thing to be doing.
Yeah. Especially when it takes so much more work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really. Yeah. Exactly.
And so you're here at Pride.
Uh,
What would you say to somebody who's never been to Pride before?
I would say I think you need to go. I think it's really important to be around large groups of queer people. As a queer person, I think it makes you feel a lot less isolated and a lot less lonely to really physically witness other people like you in the world, who love each other and who exist as their true selves in public. I think I've been walking around with an open shirt showing off my top surgery scars for myself because I think it looks nice and I've worked really hard to have that for myself, but also so that people can see it and go, oh, this is something that I can do. This is something that's possible. This is something that's accessible to someone younger or to someone who like. Yeah, I think representation is really important to see in the world.
And how important is it for allies to come out too?
I think it's really important. I don't have the ally perspective, so I don't really know what they're thinking. But I think it's important for anyone to see queer people.
See, but that's the thing, though. I want allies to hear your perspective and what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's voiced enough.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think people are under this. Because I heard it once when I told them I was going to be doing Pride in the Park. I heard from a couple of people, let them have their day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is about us.
Yeah.
It's not them. This is us.
Yeah.
We're all part of a freaking community.
Yes.
So, like, why can't we just come down and support somebody who is a part of our community?
Yeah. I think it's really important to see how life can be at Pride. I think. I also really like the Pride in the Park here is not in June. It's like a little reminder, like, oh, we're here all the time. Actually,
Yeah.
like this doesn't stop in June. Like we're always here. We're always loving. We're always thriving in our own little ways, and I think it's good to see that as an ally.
I think so too, because I think it's also important for people to understand that.
Yes.
Like, this isn't just like a fly by night, I'm here for a week
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Like, that doesn't, like, no.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not, we're not just Pride Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions about your top surgery?
Go ahead.
How hard was it to find a doctor to perform the surgery?
I started the process. I was really lucky to be able to start the process of uh, gender affirming medical care under the age of 18. So I was going to pediatric endocrinology with OSU or OHSU. So they were able to help me with the process of starting testosterone. And then once I got a little older, they helped me with the process of getting top surgery. I went to, there's a few options in the Portland area. I went to Dr. Hema Tacker at Legacy. Um, she was incredible. I love her. I would recommend her to anyone. Um, uh, so it was an easier find for me because I was able to have the guidance of um, pediatric
Yeah.
endocrinology. Yeah.
And did you find insurance covered the surgery part of it?
Yes. OHP 100% covered top surgery. It's really incredible. We've got some incredible state insurance actually.
Yeah.
They totally, or they just about totally cover. Or they totally cover testosterone shots, just not the equipment, and they 100%. I didn't pay a cent out of pocket for actual surgery. It's insane. It's incredible.
And how long was the recovery process?
It's there's different levels of it. I think it's generally 6 weeks was when I was like back to being able to technically do stuff. It was the first 3 weeks or so. I was really deep in it. Uh, uh, I wasn't able to do very much. Um, but yeah, by like 3 months, I think I was about like normal and functional again. Because it's a really intense. I mean, like any major surgery,
Yeah.
any mastectomy, anything. Like it's a really big change in your body that your body has to get used to. Like for maybe a year afterward, like sensation still wasn't the same in my chest. Like it's intense. It's really crazy. But I didn't like. It's so much more than worth it. It was a life saving surgery.
Because you're finally able to be you.
Yes, I'm finally able to be me, and I don't have to bind ever again. I wore a binder for 3 years of my life straight. I
For
made
those
messed
of,
up my
for
room.
those, for those listening,
Yeah.
what is a binder? Because
Yes.
I know what it is and how freaking
yeah.
uncomfortable it is. Well,
Yeah, a binder is a compression garment to compress breasts. It's generally in like a tank top form or like a half tank top form. It's got like a canvas or something panel in the front that just compresses breasts down to make them less obvious. And it's so sweaty and so uncomfortable and really worth it if that's your option. But I'm really so glad to never have to wear one again. It was a lot to deal with, but a really good piece of clothing when you need it.
yeah.
It's great.
Almost like a corset for the top.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, totally, yeah.
And what would you say to people who are in the process, they're questioning they possibly could be trans, and maybe they're not getting as much support from their parents as they possibly can?
Yeah.
What message would you like to send out to people in that situation?
I think the fact that you're not running out of time, like life, you have your entire life to do things, and you're in a really rough spot right now, and I'm really sorry about that. But um, I'm it's like from the I don't know if you've seen the movie I Saw the TV Glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the there is still time. There you always have the option to transition more or anything like when you're in a safer place, or you can do it now, but you're never running out of time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks
And
for having me.
be kind, y'all.
Yes.
We all share
Be
the same
so
air.
kind.
We breathe the same air. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much.